Hello, babies! It's Renee coming to you from Good Enough Mother World headquarters, aka the walk-in closet, home of the perfectly imperfect, with today's Monday morning motivation. Back when I worked for CBS, I used to do the early show on CBS, and I had the idea for Good Enough Mother, which was and is a book. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying, "Oh, well, why are you?" Why are you doing that? Why do you need to write a book? You've got a great job now. And I told her, because you just have to always be thinking about what might happen and what the future is going to look like and how it's going to impact you adversely and so on and so forth. And guess what? Something did happen to me. I got fired from my job in 2006. But prior to getting fired from my job, I had already put some wheels in motion. And one of those was to sell the book, Good Enough Mother, the perfectly imperfect book of parenting. So many of my friends in television are not thinking of their second act. And it's not just my friends in television. I would say it was my friends in a number of industries. The thing that I advise people who ask me, how do I get from where I am to where you are? Um, I say you've got to figure out, first of all, do you want to work for yourself? If you do, then what is it you do? What is it you're good at? You have to sort of take stock of your skills. Can you use your current skill set in a different way? Like, for example, I used to communicate on television. I'm still a communicator. The mechanism is the same. The delivery system is different. Now, are you a good writer? Do you feel like you want to write? Would you want to be a blogger? And when I say blogger, I mean, you have to understand it's not just blogging. There's a whole lot that goes into it. That's the very first thing is figure out that you're going to need a second act or a third or fourth act. Number two, figure out what that's going to look like. And you don't need to know exactly what it's going to look like, but you need to have an idea. What are your skills? Take stock of that and figure out what are the things that will fall in line with that. And then lastly, I would really just say you really need to be up on not just technology, but the health and welfare of the industry that you're in. I have a number of friends, like I said, who are in television, and television is in terrible, terrible shape. And these people have been at these TV stations for a long time. They're making a lot of money, and they're thinking, "Oh, they would never fire me." Yes, they would. Yes, they would, because television stations are a business. So to wrap up this Monday morning motivation, what is your second act? Think about it. Start implementing it, even if it's just writing a few things down, and make plans for, something bad happening. Don't get caught flat-footed. Remember, everybody, you don't have to be perfect, just good enough.